Yo, what up boys? In today's video I want to quickly show y'all how to use and install my CS2 BHOP config. My last config installation guide is about 3 months old now, and since then there have been a lot of changes to movement itself and to the binds that you need in order to have the most consistent config. So in this video I'll quickly show y'all how to actually install it and also how to use it. So without further yapping, let's get straight into it. Now in my last config video I already mentioned that there's two ways that you can set up a config. One would be an Autoexec, which means that the config will be executed automatically every time you launch the game. And the second way would be with a normal config file that you can, for example, download from my Discord, that you would have to execute manually every time you launch the game. If you haven't tried around with any BHOP or movement configs, I would recommend going for the second option, because doing that will leave you the option to just delete the config right after without worrying about messing up any of your settings, and it's just very convenient. If you know that you like the old config and you want to reuse that one, I highly recommend just going with an Autoexec because it's less troubling. So now I quickly show you where to download the config and in what folder to put it in, and in the next step I'll show you how to make your own Autoexec, which is also very easy. Yeah, let's get straight into it. Are you tired of your old boring Counter-Strike skins? If so, then you should check out CS2. It's one of the fastest growing sites right now, and they provide a bunch of fun game modes like solo case openings, case battles against real players or bots, and many more. By using the link in the description and my promo code CAPXO, you'll be getting 3 cases for absolutely free. Alongside free daily cases that get progressively better, CS2 offers a ton of convenient deposit methods, and their withdrawal page is absolutely stacked with high tier skins that can be withdrawn in an instant. Thank you guys so much, and let's get back to the video. Alright, so what you can do for the first method is simply just join the Discord that's linked in the description down below, and then go to either Qums or my config channel. It's basically the same. This is where I'll post all the updated configs that you can check out if you feel like the old one is outdated or if there's just been an update. This is the one that I'm currently using. What you want to do is basically just press download right here. Now your browser will probably tell you that the file is unsafe, but you can just go ahead and keep it. I mean, if you open it up, you're gonna see that there's nothing malicious in there. It's just CS2 commands. Alright, so what you want to do next is simply just open this up right here so that you have the file and you can drag it somewhere, and then go into your Steam library, right click on CS2, go to properties, go to install files, and then hit browse. Next up you want to go to game, CSGO, CFG, and that's where you're going to drag and drop the config that you just downloaded. If you open this config up, you're going to see that this will have all your desubtick binds, all your movement binds, all your jumping binds. It will have a long jump bind and also a jump bug bind, and also a rainbow HUD. If you don't want that, you can simply just go ahead and delete that, but I like it, so I'm going to keep it. Then you want to hit save, and then you're basically good to go. Now if you've done all the steps that I just showed you, all that's left to do is open up the game and then open up your console and type in exec, and if you downloaded my config, you would have to type in exec crapo.cfg and then hit enter. If you renamed the config or if you downloaded a different config from someone else, all that you would have to do is type in exec plus the config name.cfg, and that's basically all there is to it. If you wanted to turn the config that we just installed into an Autoexec, that's also possible. All that you would have to do is go into Counter-Strike once again, go to properties, install files, and then hit browse once again. Then you want to go into game, CSGO, and CFG. This is where we just put the config. You can see it right here. If you wanted to turn this into an Autoexec, meaning it will get executed every time that you launch the game automatically, all that you need to do for that is simply left click once on it and then right click, and then you can see the option show more options, and then you can go to rename. All that you would have to do is name this autoexec.cfg and then hit enter, and that way you change the name to Autoexec, and CS2 knows that it has to execute this config every time you launch the game. At this point you should be able to make your own config files and put them in the folder and know how to execute them. I really hope that this was helpful. Make sure to check the Discord every once in a while in case I update the config. With that being said, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out. Bye.